proper comment, then you might have luck. This is Moody without music, Moody without music. War Stories Radio's live and we're moving. Moody without music, Moody without music. War Stories Radio, so let's do this. Let's go. The Moody without music stream on War Stories Radio. It's your boy IBJ.
Yeah, she gave me the heads up, so this was coming later on. After that, we have Rob Markman with Me, Myself, and I, Ritz with Jesus Blanco featuring Novgorod, and then we have one more song before we are gonna go to the second part of the conversation. And with that being said, I'm gonna switch over to Dutch, do pretty much the same thing, and then go back to the music because I'm stoked. I want to go back to this interview, so yeah, see you in a bit. Dus met dat gezegd te hebben, moet ik weer schakelen naar het Nederlands. Het is altijd heel even wennen. Maar dit was alweer het eerste uur van de Moody Without Music stream hier op War Stories Radio Live. Het station waar je liefde geeft en je liefde krijgt. Vandaag doen we dat naar onze gast Dezzy Storm. We hebben al 2 bangers van haar geluisterd. De eerste was Big Pimpin', de tweede was Splish Splash. En er waren 2 hele dope tracks als je het mij vraagt. Maar we hadden ook het een en ander al besproken in het eerste gedeelte van het gesprek. Zoals altijd ga ik niet alles vertalen. Ik ga ook een blogpost plaatsen, maandag hoogstwaarschijnlijk op de site. Ik probeer dan ook de highlights en de visuals af te hebben. Dus wil je dit zien, blijf dan wachten tot maandag. Maar in het eerste gedeelte van het gesprek had het onder andere over het ontstaan van haar muziek. Ze begon op jonge leeftijd, op 13-jarige leeftijd, op haar normale naam. 5 jaar later ontstond Dezzy Storm. Maar inmiddels zijn we bijna 16 jaar verder en is nog steeds lekker bezig. Is het naast muziek ook erg hard bezig met underground. Ze is nachtstyliste, ze doet haar, make-up. Is voor de rest, heeft een eigen bedrijf, 2 eigen bedrijven. En zoals ik al zei, op de grind, muziek-wise. Dus ja, een heel erg interessant persoon om mee te praten. Veel energie. Ik denk ook dat we in het tweede gedeelte ook snel tegemoet moeten gaan. En met dat gezegd hebben ga ik vertellen welke tracks er gepland staan. Ik kom niet eens aan mijn woorden, want ik ben zo hyped up en een beetje mijn Engels vibe, waardoor ik een beetje struggles heb met mijn normale Nederlandse moertaal te praten. Maar ja, we gaan zo te beginnen met Ilmac, Raising the Bar, gevolgd door Boomerang Joshua. Dat is een van de artiesten die is doorverwezen door onze gast van vandaag. Vervolgens hebben we Rob Markman met Me, Myself and I, Jesus Blanco van Ritz samen met Novgorod. En daarna nog 1 track te gaan voordat het tijd is voor het tweede gedeelte. En deze track komt van Mace the Great uit de UK. En het nummer heet Established. Met dat gezegd te hebben, ga ik het denk ik afronden. Maar allereerst wil ik nog snel kwijt. Als je een artiest bent, net begonnen bent met een eigen bedrijf. Of je promotie kan gebruiken. Laat het ons weten via moodywithoutmusic@gmail.com. Of doe hetzelfde naar wsradiolive@gmail.com. En we zorgen dat er een interview gepland staat in de komende weken. En dat jij je promotie krijgt. Voor artiesten, stuur je muziek in. We werken met royalties, dus als jij je muziek hebt geüpload op de platforms, zorg dat er dezelfde informatie in de track staat. En dan zorgen wij dat je je royalties krijgt. Maar dat gezegd hebben, is het tijd om terug te gaan naar de muziek. Ilmac, Raising the Bar. En je luistert naar de Moody Without Music stream, aflevering nummer 19 van seizoen nummer 2 op War Stories Radio Live. Het station waar je liefde geeft en je liefde krijgt. Bang.
Raising the Bar 14. Summer is out now. Go peep it, download it, stream it, share it, all that. We're keeping this series going. We got autumn coming soon. Chase more on the beat. Shout out to Zulu.
You know my peace expanded. Man wanna chat about peace, not war, but the war thing's already been established.
If I'm ever inside this madness.
If I'm ever inside this mad, I see growth 'cause my seed's been planted.
And we're back. Meanwhile, I'm chopping it up with our guest of today. But before I'm gonna bring her back in, I'm gonna switch over to Dutch. Lower the beat because I hear that it's pumping out loud, so you probably won't hear what I'm saying. But yeah, do the Dutch recap, and then we're gonna bring our guest of today in for the second part of the conversation. Met dat gezegd hebben, tijd vliegt man. Ik doe het ietsje korter, want ik wil alle tijd benutten met onze gast van vandaag. Want nogmaals, tijd vliegt. Laten we eerst een snelle recap doen van de handvol aan tracks wat we afgespeeld de afgelopen 30 minuten. We begonnen met El Mac, Raising the Bar. Daarna hadden we Boomerang Joshua. Me, Myself and I van Rob Markman. Ritz met Jesus Blanco samen met North God. En daarna hadden we de laatste track Mace the Great met Established. Het ging snel. Zoals ik al zeg, over een aantal minuten gaan we onze gast weer erbij halen. Na het tweede gedeelte hebben we een gloednieuwe track die pas is uitgekomen of gaat uitkomen. Gevolgd door 3 andere tracks voordat we de avond gaan afsluiten. Ik hoop dat je het naar je zin hebt gehad. Morgen hebben we een nieuwe aflevering van Hoe de LK Presents. En zondag een nieuwe aflevering van The Rilla Show. Allebei om 1 uur s'nachts voor ons. En dat is 7 uur voor hun in Amerika. En met dat gezegd hebben ga ik de switch weer maken naar het Engels. En onze gasten van vandaag erbij halen. Zorg dat je maandag op de site kijkt voor de blogpost met meer vertaling. En hopelijk ook de visuele versie van het interview. Maar het ligt allemaal aan mezelf en hoe druk ik het krijg de komende dagen. With that being said, I'm going to switch over scenes. I'm going to switch over to a big applause because it's time to bring our guest back in. So let me start off with the applause. Applause is running. And we're back with our lovely guest of today. Entrepreneur
Hey.
slash artist, multi-talented artist by the way, Dezzy Storm.
What's up?
I'm good.
Listen, I'm enjoying this. This is different and I like it.
You
I'm
mean the
enjoying
way how we have the conversation instead of an um, pre-scheduled interview with set up questions, etc.? Is that what you said?
it. Yeah, I'm loving it all.
Well, I'm glad you do because I like to freestyle my things. Huda, by the way, as well. But yeah,
Mhm.
if I set up questions, it's probably gonna be the same questions or at least a handful of them, which you answered in numerous previous interviews. And
Right.
I would rather get to know you and be able to hit you up on a later date to see how you're doing, if anything is new. So yeah, I'd rather have
Great.
a real connection with you than a 30 minutes interview in which you forget about it a day later. So yeah, glad to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. Definitely. I'm so excited to be here. Like I said, once again, it's so dope. The vibes are dope, and the music that I'm hearing is different, and I like it. Like I have to like get in tune more with this Dutch sound and everything. Like for real,
Glad to
for real.
hear. Glad to hear. Like I said offline, I will test you offline with some more Dutch music just because I'm curious about how you feel about it. But yeah,
Right.
this pretty much sums it up. You liked it so far, but I also like Splish Splash, and I think that
Right.
people like that too. So let's break that one down.
Ooh.
When did that came together? And is it already released or is it
Yeah, Splish Splash was released last year on
okay?
iTunes. It's on Apple Music. Dezzy Storm Splish Splash featuring Live Moolah. It's also on Spotify and it's on. It's not on my mixtape because it was a single release. So you can look that up. Also, it's on YouTube. I haven't shot a video for it. I did this song last year, and the beat was made by Ty Major. Ty Major, shout out to him. He is a dope producer that I met in passing at a studio, and he played a beat pack for me, and I really liked that. And it was something about it that I don't know. When I make music, it's like the words come to me first. So when I thought about it, I thought about the woman body. I thought about women talk shit. They talk about their body. They talk about either if they have the good. So
Hmm.
when you think about splish splash, I'm actually referring to having the good. Welcome to my water park. Like that's just me being like nasty, but in a playful way. So that's where that came into play. And Live Moolah, he was definitely perfect for the song. He came in with so much cadence and like character, and I enjoyed it. So I performed that many places, and that was one of the songs that won for Artist of the Week. Shout out to Ryan. He's one of those like industry underground people who's really big also on the platform. He's worked with Mr. Cheeks and Keith Murray and stuff like that. And he chose my song to be played in China, Africa,
Okay,
Paris, London. So it's played in plenty of countries and states and such like that. So I
that's
push that
nice.
song a lot because I push that song. Shout out to him for that. I push that song because it's still a fun song. It's still like to me current.
And this was the commercial song which you talked about in the previous part of the conversation, right? The more commercial
Right,
song.
right. It's more commercial, more playful, more fun. You can dance to it. It's a good feel good vibe, and it's also like you hear my like I said, my tone is different from Big Pimpin', where Big Pimpin' is more grungy in your face, and this one is like luring you in to come to my water park. I'm gonna excite you. You're gonna have fun.
Hmm.
That's just and when you do commercial things, that's what people want. They want to have fun. They want to be lured in. They want to be excited. So
Facts. And
that's what I do.
was this stepping out of your comfort zone for you, or is it something
No,
which you do occasionally because you're more of
no,
the
I'm a
raw?
multi-artist.
True.
I'm a multi-artist, so I could tap into different things. I have different emotions, and not only that, I'm still a woman, and I'm a feminine woman, even with the grunginess. So it's like I have many sides of me. I have the side where I am street and hood, but I am also playful and I am seductive. So there's times where I'll play into that, but it won't be too much. Where it's like, oh my god, all right, we get it, we get it.
I like how you keep using the word playful because my business, which I just told you offline, is called Playful Minded. So
Wow.
yeah, but yeah, that's my bread and butter. So that's a nice bridge towards your bread and butter because besides,
Mhm.
like I said in the intro as well, besides making music, you do a bunch of other things. So
Yes.
let's go get down to that because again, that's the bread and butter. So
Yes.
what else do
So,
you do besides being a dope artist?
besides being a dope rap artist, I'm also a cosmetology artist. So, when I'm not rapping in a booth and not with my son, I'm painting faces, meaning I'm doing makeup, whether it's for events, shows, weddings, photo shoots, all types of things. And I do hair as well, hair coloring, braiding for my women, active hairstyles. That's one thing. But that also falls into facials and massage therapy, manicures and pedicures. That's Face Monet. That's my brand underneath me. And then I do also tarot reading, which is you can follow Face Monet on Instagram, by the way, FACE_Monet MONAY for the cosmetology. But then also I'm a spiritual person, so not just because I don't follow a religion and I make mistakes doesn't mean I don't have a spiritual side. Doesn't mean I don't know who my maker is. So I do tarot readings, and that's something I've been gifted with, not something that's been taught. I've been this kid since a young age who was seeing things, feeling things, hearing things. So I picked up tarot reading, and I have a very nice big clientele with people who come to me like are reoccurring to get their readings done. And it's something that's sacred between me and the man above and my clients. I don't do them live. I don't do them on a YouTube. It's very personal because I believe in keeping your business private. And I sell merchandise. So I'll be styling you too. So if I'm not reading your tarot cards, I'll be styling you with a belt, a dress, a hat, all kinds of things. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businesswoman. What more can I
Get that
say?
money.
There's more. There's more that's going to be happening, like acting, all kinds of things. So I believe in keeping yourself busy, keeping yourself refreshed, keeping yourself excited. Learn new things. Don't limit yourself. Reach for the stars. Attack all your dreams, even if they fail once. Keep going, because at the end of the day, you have one life to live, and you don't want to be at your deathbed wishing that you attacked all those dreams that are staring back at you upset. So make your life worth it and live with a purpose. And
Facts.
that's just how I live my life. If I can get money doing this and I'm gonna enjoy it, I'm gonna do it. And that's just that.
Easy as that. But that's why how it should be, right? Because I'm a firm believer that yeah, how do you say? I don't want to call you. I don't even know how to put this, but people with big pockets have multiple ways of income.
Right.
that's where yeah. So you can't sit on one spot in time and do one thing and expect. Well, if you can, shout out to you. I'm not knocking anyone, but yeah, you can rather have multiple pans on the fire, cooking multiple things up, and
Right.
yeah. So I'm totally with you on that. So
I
did you
get
left
it.
anything out? Because I think you did.
No,
You
I
didn't?
just feel like no, I don't think I did. I just feel like I don't think I left anything out. Music, all that kind of stuff. I just feel like if you can put your hard work, blood, sweat, and tears into somebody else's business for a 9 to 5, you could do it for yourself. And that's
Facts.
just that.
Facts. Yeah, because though, yeah. Again, I have to agree with you. I don't like working for someone else unless I'm a partnered up with them, because otherwise the only person who's getting better out of it is the people is the man or woman above you.
Above you. And don't get me wrong, you learn what you can learn
True.
from corporate businesses and small franchises. You learn what you learn from them. You get your check. You learn how to be a leader. You learn how to take on tasks and be a responsible person. I never shit on a 9 to 5 person because you got 9 to 5 doctors, lawyers, all kinds of things. And if that's your passion, that's your passion. But if you want to sit down at on your ass at an office all day taking orders or being a janitor, then that's a problem. You can learn, you can
True.
take that, you could be a janitor and take that cleaning experience and own your own cleaning company. You know, think outside the box. Take what you learn and put it out into manifestation and make it bigger. That's just all it has to do. That's all work should be. Work should be teaching you how to be a boss. And that's it.
True, and the same goes for being an artist though. Nowadays we're not in a place or time where we actually need the big labels behind us because we can do
What we
everything by
want.
ourselves. Yeah.
Right.
So would you sign? Let's bring it back to the music. Would you sign a record deal?
No.
Why not?
Because I feel like I don't want to have someone to control me. The only person that controls me or entity is the man above, the person who created me. I believe like I'll put in money for people who control finances as far as accountant. I'll put in money for a marketing person. I'll put in money for a distributor, but I will not put in money for someone to tell me what I can do as far as what my music, what kind of music to put out, what shows I can do, hold money from me and tell me what I can spend my money on and such and such and such and such. And then tell me how much they're going to take out and leave me for dead and when I can see my money. I don't think that should happen because I feel like artists should really work hard, use that 9 to 5 to invest in yourself, work hard into your music, work hard into getting to know producers, work hard into your visuals, pay platforms where your stuff is promoted, and just build a name for yourself, get shows, create shows. That's something that I do also on the side. Excuse me, that's a part of my bread and butter. I did leave something out. I hold
See,
mixers.
told you
Yep.
so.
I hold mixers. I hold mixers for artists that are underground and producers at events where they get to connect and perform their music or play their music. Um, and like I said, connect and network with people and just show love. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we also need to do where music should be one big happy family where you connect, you eat, you have a celebration, you break bread with each other. This person could sing, that
Facts.
person could rap, that person could write, this person does visuals, this person can create beats. That's something that I do. So I don't believe in labels. I believe in building a team. If you could sit there, you can chill and smoke and party with your friends. You could sit there and build a brand with your friends.
True.
You can
True.
build your own label and master your own music and be 100% good. It may take you longer, but that's fine. Nothing worth coming towards you is going to happen overnight. Even if getting
True.
signed with a label, you're not going to get that money right away. They dress you, they feed you, they clothe you, they monitor you. I don't want no damn puppet master because I'm not a puppet. That's why I would never sign a label. Case
Fair
closed.
enough. Yeah, fair. I'm totally with you, and it's a querying. Oh, it's not really a question, but a subject. Well, we try to bring it in weekly to see if people will take a deal or not. But yeah, I'm with you. And besides that, we as a whole, as a community, as an independent community, without the machine, without the mainstream money behind it, we are stronger. We are bigger. We can reach more spots than they can ever reach because these major labels aren't on top of it anymore. So connections like you and I have now from the States all the way to the Netherlands
Right.
is something which has to be produced over time.
Right.
And with us, just like we are talking right now, it can be more natural if we stand behind each other.
Exactly. And I
I'm
believe
with you.
that. I believe in building bonds. I believe in knowing who's around you, knowing who's your team, because anybody could be your team without being under an umbrella. Like, for
True.
example, like what you just said, pedal backing off of what you said. We are a team, meaning one hand washes the other. From the Netherlands to New York, you show me love, I show you love. It's all about building that bond and understanding where the energy comes from. I'm so big on energy that I people would think because I rap, I sing, I do venues that I have a lot of friends. I don't. I like to keep my circle small because I want to see what is your interest? What are you doing with yourself? How are we going to grow as a team? And how are you going to branch off and be an independent leader and be great? You can't do that with people who don't have good intentions.
Facts. I'm gonna put some applause on it. We won't be able to hear it, but the people who are listening the audio version of it will be.
Right.
These are some straight facts. Um, I can agree with you more. By the way, I'm also seeing the time now. I think we have about 8 to 9 minutes left.
Right.
So, with that being said, let's go to the next point, which is the things which are coming up. I think there's also a party coming up, right? Which you organized.
Yes, the Halloween party is coming up. Instead of doing it on that Sunday, we're deciding to do it on that Friday because we believe that people do have proper engagements that they set up already. So we're gonna do it that Friday. I'm gonna set the flyer up. The RSVP is $40. We will have food for free, but there will be drinks that you'll have to purchase for $10 and $5 shots. It'll be located in the Bronx. The location will be revealed, and the best costume wins $50 plus extra prizes, edibles, goodies, and much more. We're gonna have fun. It's an adult party. I feel like adults need to tap into their childhood and have fun without the drama and the craziness. Yeah.
So, how are you gonna get through that with all 6 feet distance, etc.?
I've done it before. I've
I'm
done my
just
mixers,
joking.
my rooftop mixers. I don't play by the rules. Listen, people, don't wear that mask too much because you're shortening your lungs and you're breathing. You're breathing in carbon dioxide, okay? If
Plus,
you're
you're
in a
gonna get
facility,
affected through your eyes as well. So, what's the mask gonna do?
right? If you're within a facility like a supermarket and stuff like that, then yes, wear your mask. But keep in mind, I tell people all the time, if you can fart through your jeans and I can smell it, then any toxic can go through that goddamn paper mask, cloth mask. You need a gas mask if you want to survive through whatever they're trying to do. So
Hmm.
yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
Any more thoughts about COVID in general?
I just feel like I just feel like it's full of shit. I feel like it's radioactive. Whenever they like pressing a button with those 5G towers, everybody will feel like they're under a microwave, and you'll get sick. However, treat yourself. Drink your tea. Eat sea moss. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Black seed oil, your turmeric, ginger. Keep yourself healthy. Keep your lungs cleared. Get that mucus out of your goddamn body. And if you smoke cigarettes, that's definitely what you should be doing. That's it.
Facts. Facts. Well, I'm with you. Listen to her, this young lady. She knows what she's
Yes.
talking about, and well, she can. How do you say that in English? Underbuild it. Well,
Huh?
never mind. Let's move on. Nah, I was talking gibberish again, and luckily I don't see anyone in the chat correcting me, so I'm good for now. I will hear it offline probably. Huda, shut up. Don't tell me anything. Uh, so what else is coming? We got your party now, but what else is
I
in store?
have my tape that's coming out. It's called "The Storm Is Coming." It's coming
The
out towards
storm
the
is
end of
coming.
this month.
Okay.
Yes, it's coming out towards the end of this month. We put out the song "Talking About," which is on that tape. Shout out to CNG Ty, who is on that song with me. He put it out on his tape first, so it's released on Apple iTunes. So CNG Ty, TY, and it's called "Talking About." So that's the song that I released as well, but he released it before me. But we're on the same thing, so he put it on his tape. He said, "Dezzy, I'm gonna put it on my tape." So I'm like, "All right, go ahead." It's a hot song. It's a single. It's on iTunes. Check it out. And when I put it out again, go check it out. And the tape as well. So yeah. And the video is actually out on YouTube with it. So you can watch it, get some views, subscribe. Shout out to Pau for shooting it. So yeah, you're gonna love it.
And when is the tape dropping?
Huh?
When is the tape dropping?
The tape is dropping on the 30th, October 30th.
Okay.
Towards
Well,
the end of this month.
for those who missed it, you already said the name, right? Because I
A
wanted to say it, but
storm is a storm is coming.
for
It's,
sure is. For
you
sure
can
is.
just you can hear it, you can feel it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And it's gonna be only 7 songs on the tape.
I was just about
Something.
to ask. Seven.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's only gonna
You're
only seven
stealing my
songs on the tape.
questions.
Yeah, it's only gonna be 7 songs on the tape because I want people to be like, oh, I want more. You know, you don't want to give people too much. You want them to be like, yo, she's dope. I want to see what else she got in store. So the first tape I had was only 5. This time it's 7, my lucky 7, and you can get that whole tape on that Piff and type in Dezzy Storm and Spotify. So this one, October 30th, a storm is coming. Splish Splash. Talking about will be released in 2 weeks as well. So it's lit.
Dope. Let's follow through with all the other places where people can find you because there are multiple, at least
Oh my
Instagram
gosh.
handles. I'm gonna
So
switch over
many
scenes as well.
Instagrams.
We
Let's
still we
get
still got at least 3.5 minutes, so take
ah,
all of it if you need it. And after that, we're
let's
gonna let you announce the new songs. But go ahead, I'm gonna switch scenes, and the platform is yours.
let's talk about my mini pages. Okay, so we got my cosmetology page, which is Face Monet. That's FACE_MONAY. Then we have my tarot reading page where you can get your love and life readings. They're only $15 per reading. So that's Desi Storm Speaks. Like I'm speaking to you. SPEAKS. Desi Storm Speaks. And my final main page, which is Desi Storm. DEZZY Storm. STORM. There's no underscores, no funny stuff. It's just up. It's just that. So that's where you can find me on Instagram. I don't really mess with YouTube. I mean, Facebook. It's not really my thing. So Instagram is where I'm at.
Well, it's by the same company though. But yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not I'm
but
not on Facebook either. It's Instagram, which is connected to Facebook, but I'm not on Facebook. Um, I'm still got the scene on you. Any more shout outs to people?
yes, I want to shout out to, like I said, shout out to CNG Child. That's my guy right there. Shout out to Jiggy Jazz, my producer. Shout out to She Real once again, because if it wasn't for you, girl, I wouldn't even have this interview. You are such a dope person. Shout out to all my friends, my family, my beautiful son. Shout out to all my producers out there, Ty Major, Hot Wire. Shout out to my girls that I work with, my partners, Jazzy, Mika, Mercy. It's lit. Good Friday Radio. They're always lit on Fridays. They also interview upcoming artists as well. They're young black women who are making their mark in the industry. And shout out to Lizzie Chanel Management, Lizzie Chanel Cosmetics. My cousin, she's the one who helped push Desi. So
Um, you popped out for a second. Yeah, you're back.
okay. If it wasn't for her, if it wasn't for Lizzie Chanel, a lot of people wouldn't have heard Desi Storm. Desi Storm had her first performance at the infamous SOBs NYC. So shout out to Lizzie Chanel management for putting that foot in and putting that work into that.
Shout out.
Definitely.
One more
Yeah.
question before I'm gonna let you out. Let me see how many left. Yeah, we got 1 minute left. I think I got one more question because I wanted to ask you earlier, but since I wanna do a shout out towards She Real, how did you and her got connected?
We actually met through my cousin Lizzie Chanel. Lizzie Chanel, she has thrown many mixers, artist concerts for underground artists and big upcoming artists. And She Real was one of the women that was on her roster and the platform. Her partner, which is Charlie, which is a good friend of mine, who also is into her whether it's styling or photography. She's her partner. She's a good friend of mine. So we met at a performance. and we kicked it off there. Like, she was so interested in my performance, and she bigged me up, and same with her. And since then, it's been nothing but love between her and I.
Sounds like her. Well, I think that
Hmm.
was a great way to end a lovely conversation. I want to thank
Thank you.
you for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
It was my pleasure. But with that being said, would you like to announce your brand new single before we're gonna go out?
Yes, this is Talking About Dezzy Storm featuring CNG Ty. It's on Apple iTunes under CNG Ty right now. It'll be under me in a few weeks. It's on YouTube. Just type it in, Dezzy Storm, to see the video. And I hope you enjoy it. Follow me. Tell me what you think. It's a fire track, fire song. Shout out to Panacho Beats for being a dope ass producer. And enjoy it. It's really hard. I think so. I know so.
And with that being said, we're gonna listen to this banger. I hope to see you next week. That's for the listeners. I hope to see you soon as well, by the way.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna listen to it and see you next time. Enjoy. That was your boy IBJ featuring the lovely Dezzy Storm, and see you next time.
See you. Thank you so much for having me.
Fuck what you talking about. Eh? If it ain't about money, then what you living about? Eh? Too many bozos in your circle, you a clown. Eh? Why make it rain, rain, rain?
And that was it for today, man. I apologize if time flew by once again, but yeah, I had a blast with Dezzy Storm today, and I hope you had too. Make sure to tune in tomorrow as well. Huda LK presents 7 p.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. for us in the Netherlands, and do the same thing on Sunday for the Rilla Show with your boy IBJ and Huda. That's what it is. Bang.